Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary. Today we're playing some Briar Mid into a Diana. They had Yasuo and Diana picked, and Diana jungle is pretty popular, and I'm kind of down to play Briar into Yasuo and Yone almost as like a counter pick. But we are versus a different character, and she does have Ignite, which is like a big deal. That's like really important to know, because our kill threat is honestly pretty bad versus other people that run Ignite, just because it's quite an effective thing to have, since a lot of my kit revolves around healing. But that's okay. I'm just going to use my E here. I use the E to push the minions into the wall so I could try to get level 2 first. How Briar works is that you have your W, which is a Berserk ability, which makes you lose control of your character. There's no way that she can get me here, so this is okay. I'm also just gonna jump on her, just like damage her a little bit, and then we'll just scream to heal ourselves. Briar has no health regen in her kit. How she heals is that when she auto attacks or uses an ability on somebody, it will cause a bleed effect. And the bleed effect is what is very strong. That allows you to heal off of it. And then when minions die and stuff. Nice. I was able to predict. I popped my potion, used my E to heal myself, so now we got her Ignite, and I didn't die. And she used her E recently, which means that there's no way it's back up, so I could probably try to kill her if she tries to kill me, as long as I level up. That's like the only thing. I could maybe get myself killed. Yeah, that was calling it very close. Very, very, very close. But my next ability cast should kill her, as long as I'm not getting ganked. If I'm getting ganked, then I'm probably dead. Oh, she'll just die here. I don't know why Silas burned Flash and he took my cannon, but, you know, whatever. That's what junglers do, I guess. Not bad. So, another thing about Briar is that she gets increased healing the lower she is. So, and it has HP scaling too, I guess, which is pretty convenient. Dude, this guy is literally almost killable. Anyways, back onto what we were talking about. Briar is mostly an auto attacker. You have that bleed, and it stacks up to 7 times for the healing. She has a secondary passive, which is you get increased healing the lower you are, which has HP scaling. So when I'm super low, and she like dove me at level 3 or tried to kill me when I was like level 2, when I pop my potion, it means all forms of healing. If my teammates use summon or heal on me, if Soraka heals me, I get that too. So it's a very powerful effect that makes it so your potions can also bait really hard because they're more effective when you're low. Because it has HP scaling, you're going to see that also I'm going to try to build mostly HP-related items. I am going to go an Eclipse, though, only because Eclipse should be, in my opinion, one of the best dueling items, because these guys are very duelist-heavy team comp, where they could... I like having CDR versus the dueling team comps, because sometimes when I fight them, I have to like use my Scream to dodge an ability, and I can't re-berserk myself. So, that's basically why. Our Scream also, when I hold it down, it does the knockback. You don't have to do that. I only do it because I feel like it's worth it, and also the heal increases. But just to go quickly over her abilities, it's super straightforward. Your Q is a dash that can be used on allies or enemies. It stuns them, it reduces their armor and magic resist. Just consider it like an auto attack, almost like that stuns, because it also does apply on hit effects. W is I Berserk. I will automatically target enemy champions, but if you Q enemy minions, you'll go for those instead. Otherwise, the Berserk will never end until there's no other enemies in range. My E is how I cancel Berserk. And my teammates bot lane are popping the heck off. And my ultimate is like a global ultimate that... Oh, wow, I messed that up. Well, see how I'm not targeting her because I queued a minion? That's funny that I did that. I was able to scream her into the wall, and if you ever can wall slam them, the damage increases substantially and it stuns. So I got a kind of unique play there onto her. I can ulti bot? Yeah, I could. I'm pretty sure I would die, though. Your ultimate range, as you can see on the minimap, is, like, really long. If it lands, I will berserk on them, and it's infinite, and the berserk has a stronger effect. Damn, these guys are not going to back away because... I figured that because they're winning that something good would happen there. Clearly not. Dude, look how much damage she just did to me. That freaking hurt. So there's the, like, increased healing when I'm low and stuff. If I just bit her one more time, she would probably die. How your W works is that you get bonus movement speed and attack speed, so you attack very quickly. And then the second cast, which you can use, will just bite your target, and it does more damage the lower they are. Think of it as a way to, like, execute them. So you always want to hold on to it until the last second, unless you're going to, like, die. If you're going to die, you should use the bite, because it also gives you a pretty substantial heal, depending on how much damage you deal. I'm so close to finishing my item. But yeah, the bonus effects of your ultimate are increased armor, increased magic resist, you get lifesteal, you have more movement speed. You get a really nice amount of, like, other stats that make it a stronger berserk, and it just never stops. It's infinite, but of course you can stop it at any point if you want to with your E, if you don't want to chase. You can see that I also deal splash damage. I guess I never really mentioned that, but I guess it just visually shows that it has splash damage for that type of thing. I'm gonna just buy my Eclipse now, I think. I think I would enjoy getting my Eclipse. Apparently I don't know how to land my R, but that's okay. We don't really need to land it anyways. Okay. Well, sadly, I lost Berserk on every single target, which means that I just am unable to get the next person, which I feel like was killable. I could have probably killed Lee Sin. Not bad, though. I can still just go buy my item. The game state, of course, is, like, crazy good. I'm just here, guys. I'm just here. That person dies. I probably can't get Milio. I'm not going to burn my flash. Oh my gosh. I could go behind this guy, but dude, I've just been like holding on to this money for so long, and the faster I can just have the ability haste item and finally have boots is just such a gigantic buy. And then the sooner I can get to another buy, which will be something that is HP AD with CDR. I know Titanic is good, I just don't really want to build it early on. I hate going Titanic early on Briar. I prefer going like Sundered or even Spear of Sojin or Black Cleaver, so I can more frequently use my abilities. You can see that I'm super squishy, by the way. See how much damage she just did? We can bite minions to heal ourselves, though. Just be sure to bite the minion when it's low HP so you deal more, so then you heal more. Even if it's a minion, you should still use your bite when it's low, just to get more from it. This is gonna hurt bad. I'm pretty sure I just die here. I don't think that there's a way for me to probably survive this. I can almost kill her, as you can see. In fact, if I ignited, I might have been able to, but I was too worried that I was too close. At least we have more of a game on our hands, too. I kind of hate when games are so stompy that sometimes it's just a 15-minute FF. Didn't want to die, though. I'm gonna build HP first. This will probably never land, right? I could just throw it and just hope for the best, but I doubt it would. Yeah. The chances are always so slim. And then because I used it like that, then I don't have it for Diana, which is tragic, since I know that having it against her could be huge. Because I can always try to just hit her when she's super close by and get her. One of the biggest buffs that Briar just recently got was that the ultimate makes a global noise, which means that the enemy knows that you threw it. And the noise used to start when you first casted it, and now it only does it once you throw the projectile and not on the initial cast, because the cast takes like half of a second or something. I'm just gonna harass her a little bit. We're not gonna do much more than that, though. Oh my goodness, that knocked her into the wall. I can probably just kill her here. Get my revenge, maybe. But I'm gonna be stuck underneath turret afterwards, though. It reduces the damage of every single thing, your E. So besides it being a heal, it's a damage reduction. So you use it to block a turret shot or block an important ability from an enemy, keep yourself alive. Very easy. Briar can't berserk on turrets, so we just have to like auto attack it. I'm gonna queue back to my minion just to try to get out of the range of that. I know that she should be back pretty soon, right? I would prefer to just buy before fighting her again, I think. There's a Milio topside. I know that my teammate might get into a skirmish right now, but I really don't want to be in the area. I'm just gonna buy something like this. So we have Kindle Gem, which is HP, which makes it so I have more healing for my passive. Also, I have other scaling, too, that gives me, like, more HP. For instance, like, this bite gives me a little bit more HP, too. Ouch. So what I did there is that I dashed sideways so I didn't get hit. I'm just gonna ulti top and just hope for the best. That guy dies. Holy crap, I'm about to get like a freaking quad or something. This is so insane for me. You see the CD on my ability, how much I can cast? That's like why I like the CDR. The W isn't just a huge stat stick because it's making me strong. It also is a pretty substantial amount of damage for the second part, too. Being able to do the little bite, which can help out with you getting healed and stuff. Dang, Diana just completely crushed my Silas, and Silas was worth a lot of money, so she got a big shutdown from him. Get the cannon at least, minimum. I really wanted to finish my Black Cleaver before I base. I'm not able to berserk here because I wasn't in range, because it does have like a distance. If I get the Rift Herald, I probably would have gotten enough money to afford my item. Because it doesn't the person that last hit get a little bit more? I swear it does. Maybe it's just when you solo it. I'm okay with giving Dragon for Rift Herald. I've been just trying to get this next item because now I can just be on the map forever and be a lot more of an influence, and hopefully I can like utilize this to do something really good. Like get a good objective with my Rift Herald too. If I land my ultimate on anybody's side lane, they should just die. I get a pretty good amount of AD and... I mean, armor and magic resist now from the amount of AD that I have. Also, when Briar berserks, she reveals people sitting in brushes. So if for some reason Diana was sitting in a brush, Briar would just start running towards her immediately. It's kind of a nice effect to have. Whenever I jump towards a brush and I'm not berserked, that means that they're just not there. I'm just gonna use my Rift and see if I can, like, catch this Kog'Maw. I'm wondering if I can. Or not. Huh. Dang, they were literally right there. Alright, well. Definitely not. That person was just sitting inside the brush, and also, he kind of had crazy attack speed. Alright. That guy went a little bit wild on me. Maybe could have utilized my ultimate. Possibly. So one of the struggles that I definitely have with Briar. My next item probably should be, I think, Titanic at this point. Being able to have a huge amount of HP from it, and then also the effect of having an auto attack reset, so I can use the auto attack reset from this, and then use my W straight after to give myself, like, even more attack speed in a way, because I can, like, cancel my auto attack with it. Bot lane turret super low, should be killable pretty easily. Oh no, I'm gonna get myself killed, huh? Yeah, I maybe can... Oh wait, no, this is fine, maybe. Because the turret died. That guy gets grinded, nice. I'm gonna go probably top lane. I'm gonna heal myself though first. And if my teammates aren't gonna go defend, then I guess I'll go do it. There is totally a chance that Diana is going behind my teammates right now. Because she was topside and then didn't continue shoving, and I didn't know if maybe they're still gonna try to fight. Once we have high HP, the next item I want to go is probably a Death Dance. So then I slowly die, and I get the healing from Death Dance, and I just become way tankier through that. I also never have one Sundered Sky this game, too, which is a pretty nice healing item, I guess, as well. Everybody did just die. This is probably not something I can even, like, help fight either. What? Well, I'm alive for now. Dude, I'm literally 1 HP. I'm not sure about me trying to kill that guy there. Like, I just have no way out. Maybe I could have W downwards and then use my ability to escape. I don't know what happened to these three. We were okay, we got the objectives, and then suddenly they just, all three of them exploded out of nowhere, and it didn't look like the enemy team was really that chunked, so... Sometimes stuff happens that I don't get to be a part of. Titanic and both Sundered Sky both also build out the same item, so I could technically choose. Because I am a big fan of this item where, who knows, if I had that item there and I jump on Kog'Maw and get one single hit onto him, like just my Q. Remember that this is going to be influenced from this as well, the increased healing when I'm low. So then you really do heal for a ton when you're super chunked. Yasuo does have Wind Wall for my ultimate, which is also something that I am trying to show respect for. This is... Oh my goodness, you're just gonna die, dude. Are you not? I was about to ulti in. I probably would die immediately, though. I'm kind of glad that I didn't. If they start the Otacon, I'm totally down to duel, I guess. Whoa. It doesn't look like my teammates really want to follow me up. Yeah, nobody was able to do that. Zyra, it looked like got a crazy good playoff, so I thought that we could maybe go in off of her. I saw her ultimate go off, but then nobody was able to follow up whatsoever. That's okay. It happens, I guess, huh? It's just Kog'Maw versus the world, and nobody can kill Kog'Maw. That's really what it comes down to. Maybe I just play split push game, and I don't ever help my team, and they just can try to do their best to not lose to that guy solo, because that might happen. I think that he has too much peel. Even if I lay my ultimate onto him, there's no way I can realistically kill him quick enough. So I might as well just split push for the rest of the game and just see if that is gonna allow me to give enough pressure to maybe create advantages for the team. Yeah, and like Smolder has to scale still. Briar scaling isn't that bad, in my opinion. So it's chill. Not sure how easily I can survive the Diana. If I get side lane versus her, though, and I do land my R, should be pretty straightforward to kill her. Just worried about other people helping her. Like, even landing my ability onto Yasuo seems kind of difficult to do, I think. But I might try it anyways. He's trying to play so safe. Oh, there's a ward behind me, but that would have went away if I actually was seen. Oh, dang, Silas showed himself? Why did you hit that? You should have just left. Because if I just sit in there forever, there's a chance that maybe he leaves to go get this next wave. Still don't have my item for a little bit, too. I want to ulti the Diana and try to pick her, but I'm not sure if Kog'Maw is nearby. That guy just dies. He finally stepped up for a minion wave where there was like no escape. That's why it was so easy to get them there. I have my ultimate available. I mean, I'll just chuck it, but it's probably not going to work. Good luck me. Yeah, they even like split up so well, so nobody got hit at all. At least one person dies. Dragon's coming up pretty soon. And if we all fight the dragon together with one person dead, maybe we have a chance of finally beating this broken Kog'Maw. Because this guy is so dang strong. He even has an iron pot. That's so funny. He's going Jack Show as well. So are we really not, like, contesting this? Because Silas just straight up left. Okay, well, Diana's just gonna spawn now. So I'm not really sure what we're trying to do here, boys. Kog'Maw's hitting me, but I'm still okay for now. People just keep on running off and doing their own thing. This Sylas loves just doing jungle camps in the middle of skirmishes. I probably can survive this. I have a lot of healing. Also, this guy can't run away. I'm surprised that he tried. Yeah, nobody's really attempting to make plays, and I can't do it because I would die too fast. Like, I just need somebody else to go in, and then I go in afterwards. That's really what I'm waiting for. It's okay, though. At least we're only one dragon away from getting soul, I guess. Nice. Sylas was also able to get a good kill. He does not die either. Sick. I'm just gonna do some camps because Sylas still might be... Oh my goodness. And now Sylas has no flash for next fight. Yikes. Oh, are they just gonna run it down mid now? As 3? Okay, guys. I'm here, and I'm ready. Like, where is Urgot going? I can't even, like, get over to him, but thankfully it doesn't really matter because it turns out that I'm just not dying. Nice, guys. We finally were able to get the jump on the Kog'Maw somewhat as a team, even if it just means that Milio isn't near his teammate. Because the Milio is purposely face tanking for his Kog'Maw, so then he doesn't have to worry about him, like, potentially dying like that. Nice, I get to kill him, and I get to take his camps. Holy crap. Briar really wanted to go for the red buff instead of the rest of the tiny golems, too, so that almost got messed up. Do I want to go Death Dance now? God, that guy is 200 freaking armor. Absolutely insane. 200 armor. And he has another iron pot? This guy, how many iron pots has he bought? Like 3? He spent like 1,500 gold on it, and he's still almost full build. It's so crazy. They are running it down mid, boys. I guess I just give this turret. If I try to defend it, I'm just gonna die. I don't really... Oh, never mind. They're not here. Cool. I thought they were gonna continue shoving. This is probably gonna end up in a pretty bad fight here, because even though I can kill, like, Milio, there's still Kog'Maw, and I don't think that we can get him. 2 for 2 in the end. I mean, I'm kind of down to still fight, I guess. I'm not that weak. Dude, I am literally never dying. Gosh, that was so close to being good. Darn. But yeah, I mean, that's what Briar is all about, huh? And we should be able to get this. There should be no reason that my team, like, overextends and does, like, a bad fight where we would lose this dragon. Nice, cool. It worked out in the end. It worked out in the end. Okay, I'm gonna sell this, buy the sigil. Getting closer to the Death Dance spike. If I had Death Dance there, I would have lived for sure. I mean, of course, that's like a huge amount of gold more than them. Actually, okay, Kog'Maw has more gold than me. If I had similar gold, I would have lived. Because all of that damage that I was taking wouldn't have, I think it would have been shredded when Yasuo died, and I could have survived through that. I just do golems here, and then I base, and then I buy the Death Dance. That's what I'm going to do. Very simple. And because we have Soul, I feel like it should be easy to win now. I hope. I guess there's always a chance with one bad team fight, maybe. I'll just ulti if it lands, it lands. And if it doesn't, then whatever. Oh, she's gonna stick around and we could probably just kill her here. Hello. She can never kill me. I don't even have to like worry about pressing W or anything. I could like take my hands off the keyboard at this point. It's not necessary. I still want to buy this, even though this is losing some of the potential tempo we could use from one person being dead, and I could like continue going with the team. Silas got himself killed for no reason. My ultimates are already coming back up. It's only a 43-second CD. All right. We just have to get one fight on the Kog'Maw who's full build. How do we do it? Also, what should I go as my last item? Either I can go Overlords for crazy damage and more AD when I'm low, which is like a feedback loop, but not really survivability. It's kind of probably like... It's a good item, but not as good as Sterix would be for keeping me alive. Obviously, Sterix would be so much better because it would give me a giant shield when I'm low. I mean, you guys are the one with Baron, so if we want to siege stuff, I guess, then we just, like, wait around, right? My ultimate did not land. I have to jump on this guy. I can't go for anybody else, dude. Holy crap, I was living for so long there. I'm so lucky Zyra landed such a good combo, CCing them for a little bit, and the amount of damage. I wonder what the Death Dance shows. If you look at my buff bar, Death Dance will have a number, and that's how much damage you should be taking, but instead it's going to deal damage over time, and I wonder how much I was going to take. Because I probably would have instantly died without it there. I guess Tunneler builds into a lot of different items. Might as well just see what I can do with it. Finally getting some inhibs that will enable maybe getting the Elder and the Dragon. If we can just do Elder on spawn because they're busy and base from inhib and then immediately rush Baron, then we can use these inhibs as our final push. I'm going to also buy an Iron Pot because I'm jealous of Kog'Maw with all of his, and I feel like I deserve to treat myself and give myself a consumable. Could be the final fight, too. It delays my item 100%, but who cares? If they send people, like, topside to shiv out the waves and stuff, I can probably be in a pretty good spot. I'm hoping that my team's gonna be able to help me here. Huh, I'm kind of tanky as heck. This Kog'Maw really doesn't deal as much damage as I was expecting at this point. Even though he still does, like, a ton, I will probably die. The rest of the team died without Kog'Maw being there? Oh, okay. The rest of the team died, dang. So, alright. I wonder what they died to. Dang, Zyra just, like, did crazy damage, too. Goodbye, Zyra. We lose the Elder. That's really a bad fight for us. Huh. I wonder who, like, got Smolder and stuff. It must have been a crazy Diana combo with, like, Lee Sin and stuff? Right? I can't imagine any other way that they would all just lose without Kog'Maw being there. Because I thought that Kog'Maw was the issue. Did Silas die with Seekers, maybe, as well? I'm not really sure. Well, we lose Elder, so we probably should just stall. Just don't even contest the Elder and just wait. Oh my goodness, you're TPing in for the Baron? We might have a chance of rushing it, but also could be 50-50 with Lee Sin. And we're once again fighting without Zyra, I guess, too. Maybe. Depends on how fast we can do it. They one-shot somebody, but the rest of them are fighting Elder, and I still don't really understand why. Oh! Never mind, I understand why, I guess, maybe. This doesn't seem... Oh, no, I'm gonna definitely die here. Oh, maybe not. I kill Lee Sin, I flashed away, knocked them away at the same time. I take it back. We found something. I'm just trying to see if Diana was rotating over or not. No, she's topside still. How much money do I need? I'm very close to finishing my item. Everybody's starting to get to the full build stage of the game. And I'm not there yet. I'm close to being there. The Elder is also finally expired, too. Okay, I have my item. I'm just gonna leave. We still have Baron on me. We'll go anti-burst so I don't die as quickly. Kog'Maw sold his boots, so he doesn't even have those anymore. Huh. The inhibs will respawn. There's like no objectives for so long too. There isn't too much of a reason for me to take gold except for like shoving. And there's no reason for the positioning of where everybody is to probably be not mid, since if they're just gonna like 5-man, we look from like side flank opportunities to try to initiate. Could be kind of challenging though. Whoa. Are you sure about this, brother? I'm gonna be honest. I think that we should just be, like, poking. Huh. I mean, Smolder is still alive, so technically, if we just play around him, I think we have a good shot at kiting them out. You can't Q them. Dude, can you build a rapid-fire cannon? I feel like he needs a rapid-fire cannon. Bad. I'll face check, bro. Dang, I'm literally going to die just to Kog'Maw over the wall because I just need a little bit more. This Zyra has been complaining about, like, not being on the same page about plays, but then just, like, stayed mid instead of being nearby, which maybe could even save my life. Whatever. She just didn't see the playmaking opportunity of trying to go for the super low HP targets, because I'm totally down to be frontlining for Smolder since I trusted him, since he's so strong at this point. He does so much damage. Did not want to trade just 1-for-1. I wanted more than that. Whoa. Don't die, dude. Alright, Smolder has RFC. Nice! That is huge that he has it. He sold his boots for it so he can use his Q from really far away, because I keep on seeing opportunities where he definitely can deal, like, crazy damage if he could just press Q, but he can't, because if he gets too close, he might just die. It'd be really bad if that happens. This is it. What? Okay, Lee Sin just dies. I can jump over this wall. I'm just frontlining. Nah, the Kog'Maw still kills, dang. I unfortunately got myself killed here, probably. I'm gonna heal myself for a lot. And I'm hoping that is enough. I decided to flash onto Milio since I can't kill Kog'Maw, and Milio still had the Sundered Sky on him, so I just went for the big healing boost of being nearby and dealing good damage to someone. And the game should be over off that. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the commentary of a 45 freaking minute game of Briar mid lane. Took forever to stall out our champions, but in the end it was successful. Kog'Maw almost was able to 1v5, but it was not enough. I wonder how comparable my damage will be to everybody else. I mean, during the extreme late game... During the extreme late game part of the game, you kinda are more of a frontliner than a damage dealer. Even though you totally can deal plenty. If they had a different AD carry, I'm sure that I could have been a lot more aggressive. This weird bug. Good job, guys. Well played, everybody. 50,000 damage, second highest on the team. Not bad, dude. Healing done, 60k. Mitigated damage was 93k. Urgot had more than me, but the damage taken was probably higher. Yeah, I had most damage on my team. Taken, that is. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, like the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, bye. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the next Briar game. We are starting off with a Transmute Chaos. We also have Ability Haste. I mean, I don't think that's really that good. Being attached to my ally is also not very good. Mountain Soul and Healing and Health Regen deals damage to the nearest enemy based off of healing and health regen. Okay. Is there a way to, like, really benefit from that? Is Briar's healing crazy enough that you can make it so the, it does a lot? This sounds kind of interesting. If it is possible, I guess. We just press W at them, honestly. Damn, I honestly deal a lot of magic damage now that I am seeing it. I'm not even using my E yet, too. Is it a lot? Do I die here? No. How much damage did it deal? 150? That's okay, I guess. That's not that insane. Darn, I was expecting a little bit better. But of course, we just started the game. I mean, our healing shouldn't be that substantial in the first place, right? Dang. Did she die? Yeah, I don't know. This is, like, too difficult to win during the early game. Wait, you have True Shot Prodigy? Okay, I think that my Maokai might have taken something that's really bad. I don't think that's good at all for Maokai, like, ever in the game. But I could be wrong. We'll see. I'm extremely nervous about his build now. Because some builds are so bad that it's like 2v1, and if I have to 2v1 or 1v2, it's gonna be bad. I'm scared. Let's hope. Now, do I want to go Heartsteel immediately? Because Briar's healing increase means that if I go something crazy and get lucky with, like, Heartsteel, and then I have the augment that increases my Heartsteel stacks, and I get Unending Despair, and I just start healing for crazy amounts, it could be nuts. But the immediate power spike would be something else. Darn. I don't know what I want to do. I'm scared. I'm gonna try Heartsteel. I'm nervous, though, that this could be extremely grief. Everything else will just be bruisery. That's what the plan is. I'm down to immediately initiate. Please don't take that. Ooh, my teammate kind of dipped on me here. Oh, but the True Shot Barrage, never mind. Never mind my never mind. I see what he was trying to do, though. That was smart. He probably has to res me, otherwise we'll lose. Actually, he can't res me, he just loses for sure. He's trying to play this... Oh! Slow game? Holy crap, dude. You're actually going to be able to probably kill that guy, and I'm just going to go for this guy to get him. I'm sorry for doubting you, Maokai. I'm sorry for doubting you. Clearly the True Shot Barrage is a bit more insane than I anticipated if you just used your ability the way that you did. We have an auto-cast thing. This one is just, like, more damage. I wouldn't say it's very good, though. Being unstoppable is probably okay, too. Black Hole Gauntlet. I mean, makes me large, I guess. I probably would rather have something that's, like, literally healing related, though. Damn, I really just am not gonna get anything healing related? Huh. How does this work again? I get max HP based off of bonus attack speed, attacks deal magic damage on hit, and I also apply on hit effects easier. Okay. I guess that's fine. I'm definitely dead here. I can't leave once I go in. My character is so trash at leaving something like Nunu being able to ult me there. I only got one Heartsteel stack too. What can you do with this to become broken? Immobilizing or CCing somebody grants stacks. While at 100 stacks, immobilizing causes on-hit effects 3 times. That doesn't really work for things that have a cooldown. Sunder Sky has a cooldown. It would proc, I guess, Titanic 3 times. Or, like, Wit's End 3 times. They have big damage on these guys. I'm pretty sure I should just go Sundered Sky for the healing. I personally think that it should be decent. Could be wrong, though. Yeah, look at the Circle of Death healing, too, and the amount of damage. Okay. Another thing that I guess I should focus on is that I'm trying to benefit from this augment that I have. And Sundered Sky gives healing, unlike Black Cleaver, which would not give healing. So that makes sense to go, probably. I guess we just wait around, even though I want to stack. I can't. Dang, I'm literally gonna die to this? How much healing? Yeah, 206 damage is not that good, darn. He should have just used the other thing. It's okay, though. You'll probably still be able to win this. I'm surprised at how much damage output this guy has. I'm trying to not kill this guy quickly because I want my Heartsteel stack. Thank you for also, like, holding out so I could do that there, too. Your heals and shields can critically strike. Do I want that? Is this even good? Otherwise, I have attack range, and that's also crazy strong. I'm just gonna take it, dude. Honestly, I feel I have to just commit for this strange healing build that I'm going for. Nice, we got a maximum roll of the health as well. Cool. Alright. We're getting some stuff, I suppose. Like a Gore Drinker? God, if I had a Gore Drinker instead of this item, it could have been so crazy. Oh, my teammate might die. Dang. My Heartsteel. Very nice. I want the Heartsteel, so I flashed for it. That's how badly I wanted it. Okay, the bonus healing was 500. In this round, the Circle of Death did about 800. Okay, I mean, it's a little bit better. Black Cleaver would make it so I actually deal damage. If I go Unending, I could have the healing from it, but I don't have, like, Apex Inventor, which is something that could make Unending OP. It's not like my CDR is too crazy, too. So it's difficult for me to constantly be, like, healing myself. So not only will I be able to deal some more damage, I guess, I could... Yeah, we'll go Black Cleaver. Just be able to use my W more often to keep myself alive, of course. Oh, this guy attacks fast as heck. That was a bit crazy by them. Probably Maokai just loses here because sadly he'll just die as soon as this happens. How much... What is she even, like... I'm confused that it seemed like her damage was ramping up more and more, but it felt like I was also being ticked down more and more too. Oh well, my fault. I just won't go in as aggressive. I should have totally went never Heartsteel. It's such a mistake going this with a Maokai that's going like this type of like poke thing. It's smarter to not go something that's stacking related. Get Omnivamp for sure, just to heal for even more. They have a Anvil Sivir. Not going in immediately on these guys would be bad because they have a Master of Duality. If she continues spamming her ability, she'll just get more and more AD as the game continues. Or the round continues. Huh. Am I just taking more and more damage every single time he hits me or something? Why did it feel like the damage was being ramped again where it was going up? Holy crap, his Rite of Ruin has blocked so much damage. What are we at? 100% increased healing when I'm low? The melee range, Xayah. Damn, she does absolutely 0 damage to Gallia. Oh? Wait, does she have Gore Drinker? What? That's my item. Give that to me. What the heck? Why does she have a Gore Drinker? I'll trade you. I don't want this. Revives probably should occur, so I'm just not going to get rid of that. Oh yeah, if the rounds last long enough, I guess maybe Maokai might be able to get Elder. And Elder with this type of build is probably really good, right? Please don't be the revive one, thank goodness. First team to drop opponent low, get like a bonus effect, doesn't really matter. Reducing the amount of damage that they take could be pretty substantial. Dang, Reverse is probably an unbeatable team comp, though. Renata plus Azir, and the Azir most likely is just, like, invincible. I'll do Shrink Ray, because honestly, that's the best item that I can probably go for. Like, my Circle of Death isn't that crazy. It's not super broken OP. I think it could be OP if I just found different augments that lined up. Even more healing stuff. But not this game. Alright, I think that we just kite out and just play around Maokai saplings. I mean, he has 1,000 AP, so... Yeah, I don't know. They're not taking damage. Now that I look at it, it looks like that guy is kind of invincible, isn't he? Yeah, Azir just has a god run. So Azir has infinite AP stacking, kind of. So he had like 1.1k AP. That's why I knew that there was no chance that we could ever beat those guys. I could tell. Alright, well, I'm just going to commit for Unending. I'm going to be honest. That's literally the only thing I could imagine could be decent. I don't think that any other bruiser item is going to be too crazy. Unless I went this, just to increase my, like, crit, so I would be able to heal for even more. I don't know if it's even worth it. Make it so my heals can crit. Maybe it is more effective just to have stronger healing effects. We'll see. I'll try to stall again, dude. I'm not going to go in immediately because I want you to get your saplings down that you probably really want, right? This is a bit of a jank fight. Yeah, I'm not gonna deal enough to this guy. Nice. Okay. Honestly, it's kind of going all right. Mr. Maokai, we're not gonna be last place. Whoa, 68 damage from Circle of Death last round? Is that really how much it did? That's crazy. We're really getting major value out of it. I think that the health and will be better because this also just feeds back into my passive. Okay, well, it was a nice try of this unique build path, wasn't it? It was a really nice attempt. There's no way that we can win this. I potted up, though, just in case. Who knows? I can't even, like, get in range of him. Oh, yeah, I mean, I was able to heal for a big amount, but then he just suddenly hit me for, like, 10,000 damage instantly. Goodbye, Cruel World. So that was the Briar Arena. I'm probably just going to leave it at that. It was a nice try. Good attempt, bro. Alright, see you guys later. Thanks for watching. We got 3rd place. Bye. Also, this is, like, so buggy. I don't know if my League client is about to crash, because that's always what happens whenever I... Okay, didn't crash. 3rd place, I mean, that's okay with this build. If we didn't go against something like this, maybe we would have had a chance. Or if we went versus these guys, maybe we could have beaten them too. Alright, see you guys later, bye.